Yo, what's up guys, I'm back, gonna review for you. This time we have the 3-star skiller boys. Now, first of all, it'll be Jamie Vardy, team of the season. Now, I just thought I'd do these three because I have no one else to review, and I thought might as well make it hard for myself, you know, first week back, playing champs, I might as well just make it even harder. I ended up stopping at 17, I went 17 and 2 in the end, which is actually really good with 3-star skillers, so I'll take that. Let's get to Jamie Vardy's stats then. So, in the 19 games played with him, he got 20 goals and 9 assists. Very good record, considering the two other attackers also have good records. He's high, 3-star, 3-star, 5'10", 95 pace, 93 shooting, 80 passing, 90 dribbling, and 85 physical. So, on paper, looks like quite a good striker. But I'll speak more about that after. I hope you enjoy the clips. Please like, subscribe, and peace.
Seat you by the fire. Listen, listen. There's something I must confide. I know I said that it'd be fine. I know I made it look like it'd be alright, but I think I learned my lesson, and I'm not gonna let you out of my sight. You can call me killer, 'cause I'll bring you to the light. And it might taste bitter when you're answering to God. You can call me killer as you look into my eyes. Nothing but a sinner. You won't get away this time. 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 Taste bitter when you're answering to God. You can call me killer as you look into my eyes. Nothing but a sinner. You won't get away this time. 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 You won't get away this time.
So let's get into positive and negative about Jamie Vardy then. So first of the positives, I'm going to kick off with the pace. Now the pace for Jamie Vardy, he was definitely, you could feel he was the fastest out of the three attackers, like for sure. Like you'd have to like set him through over the top through ball, triangle through ball, and he would leg it one. Like he was actually really really fast. You don't need to boost that at all. It felt like 97 pace just all around, like even the sprint speed. So that's really really nice stat for him. Next up for me is the attack position. Now 99 attack position goes along with the pace really nicely. He'll get in behind, get into those nice positions in and around the box sphere. Perfectly good enough. Next was the finishing. Now, surprisingly enough, right, I know the finishing on his left was bad a few times, but the 99 finishing on both feet some of the time was decent. On the right foot, every single time it'll go in. It was such a good right foot, especially because it's 99 finishing. Like, what more do you expect? It's going to be going like 99 times out of 100 if it's like a good shot. Next up for me is the shot power. Now shot power, again, you don't need to boost. It's a very very good stat. 90 or above for me is a really really good stat, and since it's 96, that's really really high base, so that's a really nice stat about him. And as you've seen in some of the goals, it would go really fucking hard. Next up for me is going to be the vision. Now the vision actually was actually quite good for Vardy, and the plus 10 for him, so the 96 vision was actually quite good. The passing stats were a little bit bad at times, but it was good enough for a striker, because strikers don't really need to pass that much unless they're going to like pass in between them, between themselves, because they're only got like 3-star skills and that. Next up for me is the reactions. Now 99 reactions are very very good stat to have. I don't really need to talk much more about this because it's just there. You don't really notice it if it's like 90 above, so it's just a nice stat to have. Next up for me is a compose. Now this goes hand in hand with the finishing. Both really really nice. 99 both of them allows him to be a really really deadly striker in and around the box. Now next up for me is his heading accuracy and heading ability. Like the heading accuracy and the jumping combined make him really really good, but the 5'10" is kind of the opposite of that. So he will win headers, but sometimes he will lose them because he's a little bit smaller than, let's just say, the average centre back or something like that. So it is good, his aerial ability, but it is also a little bit of a negative because of his height as well. Next up for me is his stamina. Now 90 stamina, perfectly good enough for a striker. Don't play him anyone else but striker, because I feel like he can only play striker, to be honest. 90 stamina, still good enough to last you 120 minutes, so that's perfectly adequate. Next up for me is the aggression. The aggression 99 is typical Jamie Vardy, shithouse footballer. It's really really good. If you push him off the, if you like, someone tries to push him off the ball, he will give it some back. And the strength is a little bit on the worse side to some centre backs, so the aggression does kind of balance it out and make it a little bit harder to push him off the ball, shall we say. But that's all for positives. Now let's get into the negatives. Vardy, unfortunately, there was a few because he is Jamie Vardy and he only has a few things in his locker. So first of all, I'm going to go with the 3-star 3-star. Now 3-star 3-star is very very annoying. Like, to not only just have 3-star skills, to have 3-star weak foot as well, makes it very awkward to try and score. Let's just say you're in and on the box, you're trying to twist and turn, you can barely hit it on his left. Sometimes he'll go wide, but sometimes it will go slapping into the back of the net if you're lucky on the left. So that is the first negative. 3-star 3-star, you don't really want that on attacker at all. Next up for me is going to be his general passing. Now I know I put the vision in the positives, but his general passing, this is why I boost it, is quite bad. Because he's striker, it doesn't matter too much, but it is there and he's still needed sometimes. Let's try and do 1-2s because you only got 3-star skills, so you have to like play it in between the players and play him through on goal. So the passing is a little bit iffy at times, just be warned for that. Next up for me is the agility. Now even with the plus 15, it doesn't feel that good. It's not bad, shall we say, but it's not amazing. It could be a lot better because you can definitely tell it's 82 base, so that is a little bit of a negative for him. He's not very skillful, he's not very agile, he's just a very good pace finisher merchant. Next up for me is going to be the balance. Now the balance as well, considering he's 5'10", I would want him to have a bit more balance that, because the smaller players normally have more balance, but he doesn't, so that's a little bit of an annoying stat for him. But other than that, that's all for the negatives. Now let's go to the overall score. So overall for Jamie Vardy, I did enjoy the card. The negatives for him were quite bad, considering like the 3-star skills, 3-star weak foot and the agility did make him a bit unmeta. So do be advised for that. He is a little bit annoying at times because you can't really do too much with him. To like get him in the box, you play like 1-2s, and even then his passing's not the best. So overall, I'm going to give him a 8.6 for team season value. Personally, I don't think he's worth it, but he is still a fun card if you want to just slap him through a goal and try and finish with him. But that's all for the overall score. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and peace out, guys.